Hey guys, Wolf here. Just real quick before we get into this match, there was a little bit of a problem. The audio or the video, as it turns out, didn't record, at least not well. It was very choppy. I tried to do the face cam, integrate the face cam into the matches so you guys can actually see my expressions and see me think and stuff like that. My computer can't really handle that. So going forward, we're not going to be doing face cam. We're going to continue with just doing the showdown footage alongside a layout, but there won't be any face cam. So because of that, the video was kind of ruined on this. So the way that this video specifically is going to work, I got the replay with the original audio. So there's going to be a lot of stopping and pausing and resuming with the replay, but at least you guys will be able to see the actual audio, hear the actual audio of the original gameplay, so that way you guys can actually hear kind of the play-by-play without me going through the whole replay thing, because I think that's kind of stupid. And at least I could save the audio so you guys can actually hear, real time, at least the audio if nothing else. So that's only going to be for this video. Everything else is going to be fine with just regularly videotaping and then not doing the face cam. So sorry about that, and I'll let you guys go ahead and watch. What's going on, guys? Wolf here. Today is match 1 of season 2 for the EGL. Our opponent is none other than Ryan, aka Erevar27. He was the one that we lost to twice in season 1, so we're kind of looking for some payback today. As you see, we pretty much expected a lot of these. I didn't quite know if he was going to be bringing Electros or not, although I suspected it. The main thing missing here that I really expected, trying to think. No, I think it's pretty much what we expected. Pretty much guaranteeing that Porygon is Scarfed, as he loves to run Scarf adaptability with Tri-Attack on that. In terms of leads, Skarmory is probably the most likely lead. If not Skarmory, Seismitoad was the one we were expecting, possibly. We do have the possibility of maybe a strong Keldeo or Latias lead. Keldeo especially, if it's a sub-calm mindset, our lead of Politoed could be a little problematic, but that's why we brought in Power Grass, to try and combat that a little bit. Alternatively, Skarmory lead would be fine with us to just jump right into Kingdra and then just start setting up. So Klefki is probably also a safe bet, as you can start out with spamming Thunder Waves, get the light screens up, start spike stacking for us to go through. I'm kind of hesitant about stacking a bunch of spikes just because Skarmory can defog and is probably his main defog user. Maybe Latias, but I doubt it. I really think Skarmory is going to be his only form of hazard control. So hopefully we can kind of take that out early. So I apologize for the light. It's kind of bright, so the camera is going to have me be a little bit kind of dark. Again, I apologize for that. I played with these blinds for like forever, and it wasn't working. So this is the best I can do for now. Sorry to say. Alright, so I think the question here is whether to lead with Klefki or Politoed. Just my opponent. I had to respond to him. He was making sure it wasn't lagging because he made his choice already. I think Politoed's probably the play here. Or Klefki. Yeah. I'm feeling Skarmory lead, so I'm going to lead with Politoed. Yep. So, how do we want to approach this? This is actually important. Sizer's now not an option because Skarmory can wall it pretty well. I would think Nidoking would be the play here, simply because Thunder will take care of Skarmory and will kind of scare it out. Alternatively, I can just fire off a Scald here. Not the worst thing in the world to do. Or I could run into Klefki and start spamming Thunder Waves and just reset up Rain a second time. I could go into Kingdra because then I could just start setting up Dragon Dances. Problem is even at +2, Waterfall's still a 2-hit kill. +1 would be a 2-hit kill, but I run a high chance of it Whirlwinding. So I feel like Nidoking is the play here. Yeah, because I can save Kingdra for later. Well, you can't really do a whole lot to Kingdra, really. If he's offensive, Kingdra would take a hit, but otherwise, yeah, let's go Nidoking here. I mean, I could even run Ludicolo, but Brave Bird would kind of suck. I think he's going to go Rocks here, so running something like Kingdra, he might assume it's special and just switch out, which would give me a free Dragon Dance. So maybe Kingdra is the play here, expecting the Stealth Rocks, because I don't think he's expecting Dragon Dance. Yeah, spike stacking, that's fine. We're going to go straight for a Dragon Dance here. If he's got spikes, he's almost definitely got Whirlwind at this point. So I'm just going to pretty much hope he's not going to first turn Whirlwind here. Try and get that second layer spikes up, maybe get a little greedy. And then try and do a flinch off Waterfall for the 2-hit kill. So that'll be the plan. Yep. Shaman's fine. +1 actually kills Shaman with Outrage. So I'm free to just Outrage out here. Actually, a +2 could potentially just smack it. I'm not sure if a +1 return kills though. Let me calc it. I'm almost positive it doesn't. Kingdra, Dragon Dancer versus Shaman. A Spec Shaman could kill with Seed Flare. Alternatively, we are Life Orb. It would definitely kill after Life Orb. The question is, can return kill +1? And no, it won't be able to. Outrage doesn't even guarantee kill. It's only a 37.5% chance. So the question is what's he going to do with Shaman? I can go for the Outrage and hope to get the kill. That might be a good play to do. Alternatively, I can do a second Dragon Dance. I mean, Seed Flare for him is only a 25% chance to kill, so it's even less of a chance than me. And that's assuming he's Specs. He might not be Specs. He might be something else. Dazzling Gleam would be a definite problem, and considering that it could hit me for about 75%, that'll dramatically lower the amount of damage I can do. So I think I actually just have to go for the outrage and hope it kills. And if it doesn't kill in its life orb, it will die. So yeah, let's just start outraging out. Okay, so that puts him in the life orb range. So I'll get 2 more outrages off. Seed Flare was interesting. I expected Dazzling Gleam there, but I can continue to outrage here. He'll probably sack Shaman, go to Skarmory. Yeah, maybe set up another thing of... Okay, so that's a very defensive Skarmory. He'll be looking to set up another Spikes here, in which case I can come in after this and revenge kill Nidoking. Alright, Roost back up, that's fine. We're definitely going to Nidoking here. It outspeeds and I can use Thunder. Yeah, Nidoking would scare it out. The switch would probably be back into Shaman, in which case Ice Beam would kill it. Keldeo can't switch in, Latias can't switch in, Porygon Z could switch in, Electros also could as well, but I would have Surf and Outspeed at that point. So Nidoking's a safe bet. It doesn't give him a lot of options. We're going to fire off a Thunder straight up here. If he switches into Electros, that's fine. That's what will take the least amount of damage, except for maybe Mega Latias. Latias would kill with the Psy Shock, so from there we would switch into something like Sizer or Klefki even. Klefki would be a safe bet as well, because it's got defensively boosted. So we'll do Thunder. We'll go with the safe play, see if it stays in. I'm expecting Latias though. Okay, so there's Thunder. I'll take out Skarmory. I'm almost positive that crit didn't matter. Thunder just would have demolished him anyways. Sheer Force Life Orb Thunder. Max accuracy. That's the way to kill Skarmory right there. So, again, I'm expecting Latias here. Most likely Mega Form. Scarf Porygon Z would be interesting as well. Tri-Attack could actually do some damage. If that's the case, I'm going to switch into Klefki for sure. Alternatively, Shaman could come in, but I'm expecting Latias here. Yep. Now Latias does outspeed, like we said before, and probably has the Psy Shock, so Klefki's a safe bet. We'll be able to get the Prankster T-Wave as well as some spikes of our own now that his Defogger's gone. So, going as planned so far, except for the early Kingdra death. I didn't plan for Shaman, or I didn't consider it. I expected something else. So, kind of walled me pretty good there, but hopefully we can recover. Yep, so we'll eat that Psy Shock up. Play Rough's probably a safe bet here, but I'd rather go for the T-Wave. He might go into Electros. Not a horrible thing. Alternatively, I can light screen first and scout what he's going to do. That might actually be a better play, because he's got a ton of special attackers. Latios, Shaman, Porygon Z. His Electros is physical, we can establish at this point. Keldeo is almost definitely special, so light screen's almost insanely good here. Yeah, we'll do a light screen. Yeah, baiting the T-wave, but we planned ahead with that. Predicted correctly and went for light screen first. So physically, he's probably going to go for a knockoff here, which means Sizer's the play. He is bulky and can take the knockoff, roost it back up, and then Swords Dance as well. But I had to be careful because Electros can be carrying fire punch, or sorry, flamethrower for the Sizer. So we might be better off going for a Nidoking here. I mean, if he knocks off my Citrus Berry, that's fine. It's not horrible. I'm physically defensive, and he doesn't know that. So Electros actually can't do a whole lot to me. He might have Flamethrower. If that's the case, it is what it is. I got Light Screen up. So I might be better off just stacking spikes at this point. Yeah, because I'd rather not Ludicolo here. Not quite yet. Yeah, we'll just go for spike stacking here. Yep, so he does have the Flamethrower. Doesn't do anything to me because of Citrus. So, I guess I can just go for Play Rough. Spikes might have been a mistake there. He's got 2 Levitators and a Flying type move. Or Flying type and Shaman, so Spikes only really hits Keldeo and Porygon Z. I might have just been better just going for the Play Rough there. I almost want to go into Politoed here, expecting the Flamethrower. Yeah. He might predict and go for an electric move, and that's fine. Yep. Oh wow, I forgot. Shaman normal isn't. I'm stupid. Now I could go for a Seed Flare here, but Sizer should be able to eat that up, as does Nidoking. I mean, even with a light screen, Sizer should be alright with a Seed Flare, I think. So you can just go straight for a Swords Dance. I mean, we know he's got leftovers, but Bullet Punch will definitely kill at +2. Well, Ludicolo will outspeed because of Swift Swim, so might be better off to go for an Ice Beam here. Just tank it. Yeah, let's go Ludicolo. Light Screen's up, so Seed Flare I can tank. Tailwind's interesting. That actually means he outspeeds me, but I'm going to fire an Ice Beam here anyways. There's a good chance he's probably going to go from here into either Mega Latias or Porygon Z, and I can tank either one of those with Light Screen, although Light Screen is going down next turn. Yeah, let's scare it off with an Ice Beam. That's fine. Sunny Day's okay, because I still got Politoed. If he's going to spend turns resetting everything, I'm fine with that. You definitely can't Keldeo here. Electros won't do a whole lot. So Mega Latias is kind of sitting duck. Porygon Z is about the only really good switch. And the Sun's an interesting thing. I wonder if he's trying to get rid of Swift Swim. If he's worried about the speed. He's got Tailwind, so... yeah, Porygon Z is probably a safe play. Electros might be interesting because then you can spam Flamethrower boosted by the Sun for normal damage on Ludicolo, but meh. I'm not enthused about that play nearly as much as I am about something like maybe, you know, Porygon Z come in for tri-attacks. And if that's the case, I'm going to Leech Seed and just sack Ludicolo. I'll just rely on Sizer to finish off the kills. I know it's a messy kill, but I mean, that's probably my main option. Okay, so he does come in with the Latias. I want to Leech Seed first because if it's a Calm Mind set, then Calm Mind is going to set up on me, so I want to Leech Seed it out and then move to Klefki from there. Yep, so he's going to Calm Mind and attempt to sweep, but Leech Seed will help prevent that. And from there, we're going to go for an Ice Beam. This forces him to either switch out or start sweeping ahead of time. Yep. So his Tailwind petered out. So Politoed's actually spec'd pretty well in special defense, specifically to take on things like this. So I might just pop out and go for a Toxic. Or even a Scald, really, at that point. I might Politoed right straight into something like Klefki. Or I can just hit T-Wave right now. Scare it off. I think Politoed's fine here, though. Nah. Klefki's a safe play. So I can put up Light Screen first. And I might actually get the heal if he decides to stay in with Leech Seed. Okay, so he's got Hidden Power Fire. I probably should have expected that, considering the Sun. Now at this point we have to go Politoed. We'll definitely have to Scald here, I think. And then just clean up with Sizer if we can. It's a little unfortunate. This isn't exactly how I wanted to play out. I wanted Klefki to last a little bit longer. But we do got the Light Screen up for pretty much most of his team. The Rain I don't need to last the full turns with Sizer. I just need it to last long enough to set up with Sizer to do bullet punches and stuff. That's unfortunate. Now I really do have to Toxic it. So Scald was actually a bad play. I should have thought of Roost. So definitely a Toxic here, because I'm not going to play around with this setup nonsense. Might go for another Scald here and just try and whittle it down. Yep. I'm going to go into Sizer here. If he stays in, I can kill it with Bullet Punch. Otherwise, it's going to switch out here. And that'll give me an opportunity to set up with Swords Dance and start trying to sweep. Even at a +2, behind a light screen, Sizer can take a decent hit right here. So he's either going to roost and try and live a little bit longer, in which case I'm fine with him roosting. Yeah, Sizer will heat that up, and then Leech Seed will obviously help me a little bit. So here's a free Swords Dance chance because of the Toxic. Hidden Power Fire, not concerned about it. I'm under Rain, so I can definitely tank it. Wow, that did way more damage than I thought it would. Yeah, I should have probably. It was much safer to just Bullet Punch there. I don't know why I played like that. Because he would have had nothing to be able to touch. I mean, he could Electros Flamethrower if he wanted to, but it didn't have the +2 boost, so. Yeah. That was a dumb play on my part. Hopefully Sizer can clean up, though. 438 attack, +2. I mean, it's not going to kill Electros, which is the problem. It's not going to kill Keldeo either. It'll kill Porygon Z. So I'm hoping he brings in Porygon Z so I can just plain kill it. But otherwise, I'm going to have to rely on crits here. Yeah. I guess Bullet Punch is a play. A lot of my players have cost me the game here, which is unfortunate. Bullet Punch won't do hardly anything to Keldeo. Yeah, I needed the crit there. So he has Life Orb. We at least scouted that much out. So we can bring out Politoed. He'll have Secret Sword, but I can tank that, and I can kill with Hidden Power Grass. Hopefully Nidoking can take on Electros, but Porygon Z is going to clean up here. It's just going to be the way it is. That's a good game. I forgot Secret Sword hits physical. I just did not play well this game at all. Not at all. So, good game, Ryan. I deserved to lose this one. I played so horribly. And we'll go for a Thunder here, I guess. Protecting doesn't do anything. He's just doing it to show off now. Get the rain to stop. I'm going to go for a Thunder anyways, because whatever. Good game, Ryan.